Greetings, and welcome to Peaceful Place, your hidden haven for holistic wellness. This is a space where mindful rituals, empowering practices, and deep self-connection form the foundation of your path to wellness. Here, we focus on creating space for habits that don't just elevate your day, but transform the way you move through life, helping you feel more aligned, grounded, and at ease. Have you ever felt the weight of expectation? The stress of needing things to go a certain way? The fear of losing what you've held on to so tightly? We all have. And that's why today's journey is so important. We are exploring something that has been honored by mystics, sages, and seekers for centuries, connecting to a higher perspective, but not as a distant, unreachable ideal. Instead, as something real, something practical, something we can cultivate within ourselves. Because true freedom isn't found in control, it's found in trust, in surrender, in allowing life to unfold with a sense of openness and ease. So take a deep breath, settle in, and let's begin.
The mind is restless, forever grasping, forever searching. Yet the soul knows, it remembers. To connect with a higher perspective is not to escape this world, but to see it fully, to witness life through a lens that is wider, clearer, and unrestricted by the limitations of the small self. But what does this truly mean? It means recognizing that there is an intelligence far greater than our individual minds, a force that moves the tides, that orchestrates the seasons, that beats the heart of the cosmos, and yet it resides within you. To see from this vantage point is to step beyond fear, beyond resistance, beyond the illusion of separateness. It is to trust in the flow of life, to surrender, not in defeat, but in profound recognition that you are always held, always guided. Science tells us that purpose, faith, and belief have tangible effects on the human experience. Studies have shown that those with a sense of meaning in life live longer, recover faster, and experience greater emotional resilience. Spiritual traditions echo this wisdom. Belief creates reality. What you hold as true shapes your world, your choices, and the energy you carry. The question is not whether there is something greater than you, but whether you are willing to open your awareness to it. You are more than this moment. You are more than your worries, your fears, your doubts. There is a higher perspective waiting for you, a wisdom beyond logic, a presence beyond words. The only question is, are you ready to see? Let us continue. To seek a higher perspective is not merely an intellectual pursuit. It is a practice, an invitation to expand beyond what is seen and known. The shift does not happen in theory. It happens in the silent spaces between thoughts, in the questions we dare to ask, and in the moments when we surrender our need for control. Today, we will step into that space together. There is a wisdom that reveals itself only in stillness, a clarity that can only be heard when the noise of the mind settles. The greatest shifts in perception begin not with answers, but with questions. Questions that dissolve old limitations and open the doorway to deeper understanding. Consider this. What if every experience, no matter how challenging, is not happening to you, but for you? What if each moment, each trial, each unexpected turn holds a lesson waiting to be seen? Sit with these questions for a moment. Let them settle into your awareness. Do not rush to answer, simply allow them to unfold within you. What is the lesson in this experience? How can I trust that life is unfolding for my highest good? Feel how your mind reacts. Do you resist? Do you seek immediate answers? Or can you surrender to the unknown, allowing insight to emerge in its own time? This is the path of higher awareness, not chasing certainty, but expanding into possibility. Now, let us move from reflection into embodiment. Let us step into the experience of alignment, of trust, of expansion. Breathe deeply and repeat these words silently or aloud. Let them resonate within you like ripples across water. Affirmations to align with a higher perspective. I am divinely guided. I trust the flow of life. I release resistance and open myself to wisdom. The answers I seek are already within me, waiting to be revealed. I surrender to the greater intelligence of the universe. I am held, I am supported, I am exactly where I need to be. Guided visualization, a journey into clarity and surrender. Close your eyes, breathe in deeply and exhale, releasing all tension, all doubt. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a great horizon. Before you, an open sky, vast, limitless, infinite. As you gaze into the expanse, feel a sense of peace wash over you. Here, in this space, there is no past, no future, only presence, only clarity. You are safe, you are held, you are exactly where you need to be. Now, in your mind's eye, see a golden light emerging from the horizon. This light carries the wisdom you seek, the answers you have long searched for. As it moves toward you, feel its warmth, its knowing, its deep and quiet reassurance that all is unfolding as it should. Breathe this light in, let it settle within your heart, expanding outward, illuminating every part of you. In this space, surrender. Allow yourself to trust. Allow yourself to receive. When you are ready, slowly bring awareness back to your breath, back to this moment. Carry this feeling with you as we continue. Throughout time, seekers from all paths have left us pieces of the greater truth, words that awaken, passages that realign us with something eternal. What we consume with our minds is just as important as what we feed our bodies. Choose wisdom that nourishes. Choose words that elevate. Books and texts that expand perception. Consider these works, each a doorway into a higher way of seeing. The Bhagavad Gita, the balance between action and surrender. Tao Te Ching, the wisdom of flow and effortless being. The Kybalion, hermetic principles of the universe. The Upanishads, the exploration of self and cosmic unity. Poetry of Rumi and Hafiz, love, surrender, and divine connection. And beyond books, turn to nature, turn to silence, turn to the lessons written not in ink, but in the movement of the wind, in the rhythm of your breath, in the space between your thoughts. Perspective is not something found, but something practiced. Each day, you are given the choice to see life as random, chaotic, outside of your control, or to trust that every experience, every moment is leading you somewhere greater. Reflect. Ask the questions that open your mind. Affirm, speak into existence the truth you wish to embody. Read, seek wisdom that nourishes your soul, and most of all, surrender. The higher perspective is not a destination. It is a way of being, a way of seeing, a way of trusting that you were never separate to begin with. There is a current that moves through all things, an invisible rhythm, a pulse, a breath that weaves the seen and the unseen into a single, harmonious unfolding. Some call it fate, some call it destiny, some simply know it as flow. To live in alignment with this current is not to force, not to fight, but to allow, to release the illusion of control and step into the truth of effortless being. The universe is not resisting you, it is guiding you. The question is, are you willing to trust? We are conditioned to believe that effort equals success. That struggle is noble, that only through force and willpower do we shape our lives. But consider this, when a river meets a rock, does it push? Does it resist? No, it moves around, over, beneath, always flowing, never stopping. To live in flow is not to surrender ambition, but to surrender resistance. It is to stop grasping at outcomes and instead trust the unfolding of what is. Resistance is contraction. It is the energy of gripping, of needing, of fearing that life will not provide. Ease is expansion. It is the energy of trust, of openness, of knowing that what is meant for you cannot be missed. Notice where you resist, where you hold tension in your body, where your thoughts tighten, where fear whispers that you must control every step. And now, release, let go, allow. Trust that the universe has already set the path before you, and your only task is to walk it with faith. The Rampage of Appreciation, inspired by Abraham Hicks. Gratitude is the language of alignment, the key that unlocks the door to universal flow. To appreciate is to say yes to life, to shift focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. And in doing so, you elevate your vibrational state, drawing more of what you desire into your reality. This is the essence of the Rampage of Appreciation, a practice that amplifies joy, expands perspective, and aligns you with the energy of receiving. The Rampage of Appreciation is more than just listing things you are grateful for. It is stepping into the feeling of abundance, immersing yourself in the frequency of appreciation so fully that everything within you shifts. When you speak gratitude, not from obligation, but from overflowing recognition of the beauty already present, you call forth more of it. Gratitude is not passive, it is an active force, a magnetic field that rearranges reality itself. Now we invite you into practice, to step beyond thought, beyond hesitation, and into the energy of full, radiant appreciation. Close your eyes, take a breath, and begin. Start where you are. I appreciate this breath, this moment, this stillness. I am grateful for the warmth of the sun, the softness of the air, the rhythm of my heart. Expand outward. I appreciate the people in my life, the kindness, the lessons, the presence of love in all its forms. I am grateful for the challenges that have shaped me, the unseen forces that guide me, the opportunities yet to unfold. Elevate into overflowing gratitude. I am surrounded by beauty, by abundance, by infinite possibility. Every experience is a gift. Every moment is a teacher. Every breath is a blessing. Anchor it deeply. I am aligned. I am open. I trust in the perfection of my path. I surrender resistance. I embrace ease. I walk in harmony with the flow of life. Gratitude is not a ritual. It is not a practice to check off a list. It is a state of being, a way of moving through the world with eyes wide open to the beauty that has always been present. When you live in appreciation, you dissolve fear. You dissolve lack. You dissolve the illusion that you are separate from abundance itself. And so, the invitation is simple. Flow, trust, appreciate. The universe is already guiding you. The question is, will you allow yourself to be led?
Perspective is not something we chase. It is something we allow. Throughout this journey, we have explored the art of surrender, the power of trust, and the practice of seeing life through a higher lens. We have asked questions that dissolve illusion, stepped into the current of universal flow, and embraced gratitude as the gateway to abundance. Now the question is, how will you carry this knowing into your life? A higher perspective is not a distant peak to climb. It is not a place outside of you. It is here, now, in this breath. In the quiet understanding that you are always guided, always supported, always part of something greater. When life feels uncertain, remember, there is wisdom at play beyond what the mind can grasp, and your only task is to trust. For the next 7 days, begin each morning with a simple ritual. One moment of gratitude, one affirmation of trust. Before reaching for your phone, before stepping into the demands of the day, pause. Place a hand over your heart and speak these words. I am grateful for this day. I am open to its gifts. I trust that all is unfolding for my highest good. I walk in alignment with ease, with grace, with faith. Then, watch. Observe how life unfolds differently when met with appreciation. Notice the synchronicities, the shifts, the moments of effortless flow. Your life is always speaking to you. The question is, are you listening? The journey of life is not about controlling the tide. It is about learning to ride the waves with faith, with openness, with the deep knowing that all is unfolding perfectly. You are exactly where you are meant to be. And so, we leave you with this. Breathe deeply, trust fully, and step forward knowing that the universe is already guiding your way.